Quite the morning. Good morning again. Welcome back with Dr. David MATSANGA, Pan-African Forum Chairman. Daktari, good morning. It looks like it's a lethargic day today.
I don't know what has confused you as to whether you went to Eldoret and got confused in Tarbo. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, viewers across the continent of Africa. It looks like you people have muddled yourself up in the studios, but I'm all right here at the coastal city of Mombasa, waiting and doing the legacy trend, writing my book, and finalizing my 2 books to hand over to His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta before I depart this country of Kenya for another duty elsewhere across the continent of Africa.
There are those who say that you are about to take off from the country.
Yeah, the people who say that are the people who have a mindset of uprooting others from their homes. And therefore, me, I have never uprooted anybody from my home. And neither do I think of uprooting and grabbing anybody's land. So for you, when you say I'm about to take off to go where? This is the same word that you are taking Uhuru Kenyatta. You are telling President Uhuru Kenyatta that go away, go home. Go where? Home is Africa. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? These are the mentality that you have created. I hope it has not been injected in you, that you also start talking, you are about to go away. Have you seen me saying to go away?
Question. By the way, today is Nelson Mandela Day. Today is the day Nelson Mandela was born. And
yes, so what?
Say it's a pity that it's not a worldwide holiday. It really should be. We should have been a holiday ourselves.
Yeah, they can celebrate.
We need to spend 67 minutes of this day in honor of the 67 years that he did in service, doing something that is of service to other people. What do you say about this day?
Me, Dr. Matsanga.
Yes.
If it was Robert Mugabe's day, I would spend some time. Thank you. And therefore, don't waste.
Have issues with Mandela?
Yes, I'm not happy. He left South Africa. Mandela left South Africa in a very dangerous way. And South Africa is no longer a state. It's gone. People are killing each other during daytime, kidnapping people. He left the black community in a very vulnerable situation. Therefore, for me, when you tell me it's Mandela Day, you mourn, you can even cry for it in 200 hours. But Matsanga's tears will not drop.
Actually, you really come out guns blazing. Do you know how many people respect and love Mandela? And
you can respect
him here this morning.
You can respect. I don't say I don't respect Mandela. I sympathize with him for having been in prison, but I don't take him seriously when it comes to African issues. He left us in a very vulnerable situation as Africans, that he left Africans with a very bad mindset. The black Africans in South Africa are killing we Africans who liberated them. So what South Africa have you taught? Yes.
Thabo Mbeki first.
Handing over leadership
blame,
when you have done.
There's been Mbeki, there has been Zuma, and then
boss,
there's Ramaphosa.
You are wasting my valuable time for me to explain something that I don't like to know. If it was Robert Mugabe, I would explain, because I know he left a legacy. He gave land to his people, and his people are settled on land. So Don't waste your time and your breath asking me questions about Mandela, who left the white supremacists in South Africa to have more authority to own the blacks. And up today we have class struggle in South Africa. Tell him he in the kingdom of God, wherever he went, he suffered. But what is the end of suffering? For every revolution, there must be what we call people's gains. You write books, and I don't want you to start reasoning like a man who has not written a book. because I will disqualify your book. I want you to reason higher, that for every change, there must be a revolution must come. There must be what we call people's gains. From agricultural revolution to industrial revolution, there were people who gained. Tell me how South Africa gained, how black South African gained from Mandela's coming out and handing over power. Where? We have ended up with a president resigning, one of them halfway before he finishes his term, caught on corruption. The second one also removed on corruption. The third one is just dancing sikuti. This dance of Busia sikuti. Is it called sikuti? Yes, he's dancing that is about to go. He has left. South Africa is fragmented. South Africa is no longer a state. South Africa is worse. South Africa and Nigeria have given us the worst names on this continent of Africa. People kill people each day in South Africa. During their time, they kidnap you and they take you and ask for ransom. They go to night clubs and shoot people, 20, 25 people. The rate of crime in South Africa, if you are looking for Quick David to go and see Angel Gabriel, just try to get a flight to South Africa, Johannesburg. You'll get it. And try to walk with your phone in the streets of Johannesburg. People will smug you. People will even stop your car and block in front and behind and take you out, take the money, take the passport, and allow you to go. What country is that? What country is that? What country is that? The country where rule of law.
I see you have rained on our Mandela Day. Let's come back to local politics here.
Please, don't mention that name to me.
Okay. Let's come back to local politics.
When he died, I did not, my tears did not drop. But when Mugabe died, my tears dropped. I even flew to Zimbabwe, to Harare Airport, and I went to the stadium, to the Heroes Acre, looked at Mugabe. I said, Africa has lost a hero.
I hear you. And one day we will have a discussion about Mugabe.
Yes,
back home here,
you can bring.
Our campaigns are on the home stretch. It's the final 3 weeks. Can you imagine that in 3 weeks' time we're going to have the election? I mean, we have down to 21 days exactly today.
Which election?
Election in Kenya, my brother. Election.
Which one? This one of Chebukati?
This one of Chebukati. This one. It's happening in 3 weeks. 3 weeks
why
time.
don't you call?
Yes.
Why don't you call it a war path of Chebukati?
I don't know. You seem to not think that it can really work out. I see the nation is talking about making of an opaque election.
An opaque election.
Yeah, they are also the editorial page is actually.
What does the word opaque mean to you?
Unajua haionekani, we cannot really see through it.
Yes, a man who has got his son as an expert advisor on IT with a company registered in Rwanda, doing for us a whole election. I'm not saying your son should not do work. And you people, the problem with Africa and Africans like you, the ones Nyerere described like you, especially you, Kones, and when I say you, you know whom I am meaning, is that you forget that you are an African. You'd forget. Me, I've never forgotten. People telling me my accent is very bad.
To Africans.
I speak my accent, and in fact, as a Ugandan, I don't want to mimic an English like a Macau Mutua to speak like an American. Stupid. I don't do that. I speak my first, my best, and then you either love me or hate me. I have no regrets for that. So we have a problem. Which election is this? There is no election here. For me, I've made my stand. There's not, this election is already nullified. Look at the process. The election is a process, it's not one day. My brother, it's not one day. It's a process.
Yeah, but
and the process has
they have gone out of their way to even meet and have
so
discussions with all the stakeholders.
Excuse me.
And here we are, it's 21 days to go. There's not so much we can do about what is already in place. The only thing we can do is try and ride it out. Regardless of whatever issues people may have. You know?
Yes.
Dr. Are you here or you're on phone? That has never happened before. I can't believe it. I think he has gone off air. I think it's at that moment we will take a break. We'll be right back after this message. Don't go away.